You know the cycle. You feel stuck, pull out your phone, and find a motivational video. You feel a massive surge of energy. You tell yourself that tomorrow, everything changes. That energy is a neurological deception. When you watch the video, your brain releases dopamine, rewarding you with the chemical feeling of progress before you've actually done the work. You wake up the next morning with the exact same habits and zero tangible change in your life. The high has worn off, and you're right back where you started. Consuming this content functions as a distraction, keeping you comfortable with your own lack of progress. Life requires a choice between two types of pain: the immediate friction of discipline or the long-term suffering of regret and physical decay. Avoiding the hard work today only accumulates debt. That debt eventually arrives as a hospital bed, a stagnant career, and fractured relationships. To regain control, you must change your perspective on pain. This comfort is the exact transactional price required to purchase personal growth. Regaining agency over your life requires a deliberate, daily practice of choosing the hardest possible task over the path of least resistance. Hustle culture has turned sleep deprivation into a badge of honor. People brag about surviving on 4 hours of sleep, ignoring the fact that they are participating in slow biological self-destruction. A functional morning routine is impossible without a rigid, non-stimulating shutdown sequence the night before. You cannot wake up sharp if your brain was stimulated by screens until midnight. As neuroscientist Andrew Huberman explains, morning sunlight triggers a clean cortisol spike, setting your alertness. But checking a smartphone upon waking disrupts this reset. Jagged dopamine spikes override your natural system, compromising your focus for the next 12 hours. A disciplined morning routine fulfills a hardwired physiological need, providing the biological foundation your brain requires to function. Shift your focus from building a physique for the summer to ensuring your body remains functional when you are 80 years old. Dr. Peter Attia cites VO2 max, your cardiovascular fitness, as a primary predictor of longevity. According to his data, poor fitness carries a higher risk of early death than smoking. These engineered foods bypass your natural satiety signals. In an environment of constant digital micro-distractions, the ability to maintain deep focus has become an extremely rare, high-value asset. Despite having thousands of superficial digital connections, more people report a profound sense of loneliness than ever before. Research from Brigham Young University proves this has physical consequences. Chronic social isolation increases the risk of premature death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Protecting your mental and physical health requires you to remove digital barriers and prioritize authentic, face-to-face human interaction. Vocalizing your goals or visualizing success early on is dangerous. Your brain rewards the thought with dopamine, which kills the drive required to perform the actual work. The objective is to build self-trust. Every time you complete a small promised task, you cast a vote for a new version of yourself. Start with 3 actions. Set a rigid sleep time for tonight, avoid your phone for the first 30 minutes tomorrow morning, and eat 1 whole food meal. Permanent transformation comes from the quiet, relentless execution of uncomfortable tasks, repeated day after day.